A widely followed Federal Reserve gauge released on Tuesday is indicating that the U.S. economy could be headed for a second consecutive quarter of negative growth, which technically means that the U.S. economy is in recession. The Atlanta Fed's GDP Now tracker shows the economy grew at an annualized pace of just 0.9% in the spring, a steep decline from its previous estimate of 1.3% on June 1st. According to U.S. National Bureau of Economic Research, recessions are technically defined by 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic growth. They are characterized by high unemployment, low or negative GDP growth, falling income, and slowing retail sales. Economic growth in the U.S. is already slowing. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported last month that U.S. GDP unexpectedly shrank in the first quarter by 1.5%, marking the worst performance since the spring of 2020. Should the economy decline in the second quarter, it could meet the criteria for a recession. A growing number of economists and Wall Street firms, including Bank of America, Deutsche Bank, and Wells Fargo, are forecasting the possibility of a recession within the next 2 years, as the Federal Reserve moves to aggressively tighten monetary policy in order to cool consumer demand and bring inflation back down to its 2% target. The Fed is trying to reach a sweet spot known as soft landing, which is cooling consumer demand enough so prices stop surging, but not so much that it crashes and throws the economy into a recession. But as it moves into full inflation fighting mode amid rising commodity prices, economists say that this soft landing is hard to achieve. Hiking interest rates create higher rates on loans, which slows economic activities. History shows that the U.S. Central Bank often struggles to successfully thread the needle between tightening policy and preserving economic growth.